Hello and welcome back to the Globalization Corner. My name is Yuan and this is live from Hanoi, Vietnam. We humans are somewhat falling behind in the combat against climate change. The Amazon rainforest is howling and our earth is getting hotter every year as a result of our settlements and other living activities. All that matters right now is to how to balance economic, social and environmental elements for the sake of our future generations. In today's episode, it's our turn to have a further discussion about the very trending anti-plastic campaign. There is no doubting the primary goals of the movement, but the approaches we are currently adopting can sometimes have counter effects.
Excuse me, young lady?
Yeah?
Can I talk to you? Believe me, I'm just a total stranger. But I was passing by and I saw a bunch of plastic straw in your hands. And I thought I would have to do something about this. Can I ask you a question? Do you know about no plastic movement?
Excuse me?
So basically, it's 2019. Our community are against plastic, especially plastic straws. Nobody ever uses plastic straw anymore. You have a wide range of selection from bamboo to metal straw. Why would you have to use plastic? They are extremely harmful to the environment. Use the metal straw instead and throw away those plastic straws.
Is that so? I was not aware of that. What a silly person I am. You have brought me to the new horizon. I think I would never use this plastic straw again. Beat is plastic.
The term sustainable development is much more complicated than it might seem. In the case of plastic product boycotts, there are pending questions for the responsible ones. So what is really happening out there? What could be the proper understandings about the entire movement? Professor Mia Thermopoulos from Geneva University, who has been a national strategic advisor for the government since 2000, took a stance on this issue.
I think there is a misconception about the anti-plastic campaign, especially among young people. From my perspective, the purpose is good, but the way they carry out is ineffective. Well, you need to understand that the plastic industry still plays a vital role in our economy. Therefore, immediate boycotts can lead to many implicitly potential consequences. I mean counterproductive effects. For instance, plastic factories will close so employees may be out of work or the recycling cycle for plastic waste can be interrupted. It is essential to think about a more balanced measure like alternative sources for non-biodegradable commodities. Sustainable development strategies only work well when all factors, including society, economy, and environment, supplement each other. In short, it's our responsibility, particularly tertiary education students, to come up with more revolutionary approaches. My university pupils are studying one of those.
I think one of the serious problems with our society is the bandwagon effect. In this case, particularly, there is a majority of people participating in this no plastic movement without understanding the core values. They tend to think that by remaining their consumption habits but switching to other forms of material, the environment will get better, while in fact it's actually putting the burden not only on our environment but also on other industries. So to my point of view, instead of finding as many alternatives as we can, the key point actually lies in people's willingness to minimize the amount of unnecessary products.
I think that we have already had the awareness of how critical it was, but without appropriate approach, there would be no substantial change. Many people have been saying it out loud and propagating about the reduction of plastic products, But you know what? Actions speak louder than words. And personally, I believe that some YouTubers or influencers, they're doing it very well as pioneers. Please remember the 3R principles: reduce, reuse, and recycle. And do it right now before it's too late. Let's cut down on the number of plastic bags, plastic straws, and starting to go green by planting more trees. And be involved, we can do anything.
Aside from changing our mindset and our action, I think that we could make use of this social media platform like Facebook or YouTube. I believe that this way is very effective and easy for the young people to update the new and related information. So furthermore, I also hope that our project can be an initial step for us to voice our choices, take part in the decision-making process, to propose our ideas and verbalize them by a set of practical actions, like helping our government and our local authorities to compile the new policy to protect our environment, from the individual to the national level, even higher if it's possible.
That is the end of today's episode.
Together,
We can change the world!